Hi, welcome back to another episode in my kitchen. Today we're going to cook PANEER SIZZLER, which I'm sure will be a favourite for vegetarians. It's a starter in most Indian restaurants. You never know, maybe some don't, some do. But anyway, this kitchen definitely does. So let's start with the ingredients. We have a small onion that's been cut up into quite nice pieces. Obviously we're going to sizzle this, so we want all the vegetables and ingredients pretty chunky. Next to that we have some paneer. I'll put up my recipe for paneer on the screen as we speak. The paneer is cut, I don't know, about 8 millimeters, and it's cut up into nice, nice sort of rectangular pieces. We have some green and red chili, similar style in the way it's been cut to the paneer. We have about 3 teaspoons of base gravy. We have some seasoned oil. You don't have to really worry about seasoned oil. Use rapeseed oil, use vegetable oil, whatever oil you want. We have a pinch of garam masala, a generous pinch of Kashmiri chili powder. You don't have to use a lot of chili powder. It is a starter, so it should, get your taste buds ready for the main dish. We have some kasuri methi leaves that have been slightly, I like to toast mine, it brings the full flavour out, and scrunched up a little bit. We have a generous teaspoon of ginger and garlic paste. We have a very small, you don't want to overdo it, but this is ajwain seed, and adds quite a unique flavour. It's like a signature taste to this dish. So, a little pinch of ajwain seed. We have about half a teaspoon of salt, and we have some lemon juice. And last but by no means least, we have a sizzling pan which we're going to cook on. So let's get to the cooking. So let's start with heating up our sizzler. I'm going to heat that up. It's cast iron and quite sturdy, so that'll heat up, and then we're going to add our oil, and we'll come back to that shortly. So that sizzling pan has been heated up now for a minute or two. It's nice and hot. First of all, we're going to add our paneer. And this is going to be enough for 2 people. Obviously in a restaurant, pretty stingy. They give you like 2 or 3 pieces of paneer. So we're just going to sear that paneer, and we'll come back shortly. So I've just turned the paneer over. Obviously it's going to continue to sear. You don't really have to cook it so much. Let's put some onions on. Might have overloaded the ingredients in the description, but just make sure that everything has enough room. Need contact with the cast iron pan. Let's add into the oil. Let's sprinkle this into the ajwain seed. Okay, a little bit into the oil, so the oil becomes infused with the flavour of the ajwain. Quite a rare spice. I don't often use it in many recipes, but it goes really well with this. So let's just add our salt into the oil as well. And again, just sprinkle it into the oil. The bits you can find oil. We're going to give that a good stir later anyway. We don't want to stir too much, but we are going to make sure all those ingredients are dispersed. Let's add our methi. Give it a nice scrunch up. Take away any of the twigs. Starting to smell really great already. And our ginger and garlic paste, if I can find a teaspoon. Let's put some of that ginger and garlic paste in different places. It's fine. It'll all mix up later. Okay. It'll be more than enough cooked and sizzled off. You want to get rid of the raw flavours. Okay, let's add our garam masala and sprinkle it over the paneer. We're going to be turning the paneer again. So onto the paneer there. Our red chili powder. Kashmiri chili, slightly milder than regular chili powder. Okay, and we're just going to give that a stir. Nice and dark, just how I want it. Gets a little bit fiddly. I wish I could use chopsticks, that would be perfect for this type of technique, but that's fine. Make sure that ginger and garlic is cooking nicely. It should be a quickly cooked dish. Just make sure your paneer is getting contact with the cast iron sizzler pan. Next we're going to add, if we can find some room, should have bought the bigger pan, shouldn't I? Okay, that should be fine. So we've not used all the peppers, but that's fine. Want the paneer to be the dominant ingredient anyway, really. And we're just going to let that sizzle away. Those peppers are going to soften. We're going to give it a stir, and then we'll come back to that shortly. So let's add some base gravy onto one of the sides. I've made some room for the base gravy. We don't want too much. Like I mentioned in the ingredients, about 3 teaspoons. Make sure we get a little bit. We almost want that to sizzle off. This isn't a saucy dish, it's a dry dish. Almost like tandoor style cooking. Just make sure those ingredients are well mixed, with a nice coating on the paneer. I can smell that charred taste coming up now. Really, really great. That base gravy is going to evaporate. Yeah, some of my ingredients are falling off, but that's the heat of the moment in the kitchen. Expect the inevitable, well, expect the unpredictable at times. Okay. So we'll just let that sizzle away now, and we'll come back to that shortly. So that's cooking away nicely. The aroma is fantastic. You really get a nice charred aroma when you're using such a pan. Let's pour some lemon juice on. That'll evaporate. And that's basically it. So what we're going to do, let's change the view of the camera. So we have a nice wooden board for that to sit there. Let's turn it off. And we have a little device for picking up the sizzler. Make sure it's looking presentable. So there we have it. Let's put it on the board, ready for serving. So, excuse the impromptu nature of the video. We have a few onions there that are going to go in the bin. But yeah, paneer sizzler, really tasty. Let's actually have a taste. Okay. Really succulent, very soft on the outside, on the inside, and crisp on the outside. Amazing, really good. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Feel free to like, subscribe, share. And it's Friday night here, and great.